Hello guys, today I'm gonna be showing you my game with 3 brilliant moves, and my friend also took inspiration from this game and created his own game with 3 brilliant moves. So I'm gonna show you. It starts off with the Nimzo Indian. Indian openings are very OP. So bishop b4, castling, and fian shadowing. Now the idea is to do like this. So instead of that, you bring your knight here. But I could have just went here, and black's just OP here because you have to stop the idea of e4. Instead, I protect the pawn like this. The knight will be powerful, but that's why you don't take. So he doesn't take. Bishop here is to pin the pawn to the rook. It's wrong after d6 though, but the better move was this. He could have went like here. Now I cannot move my knight there. That's a bit annoying. But instead, in the game, he played bishop back, and I moved my knight here. Then he spent 20 minutes on this move. This is a standard game, by the way, 45 minutes. Queen here. But we just protect. Knight goes here to offer a trade. Queen here. The idea being this. He cannot take. Taking is a blunder because mate, so you have to give up the queen, which is why he played knight here to attack the queen. Queen slides, bishop here, rook here. He attacks the queen goes back one square. He tries to shut down my bishop, but he starts playing good moves. I went rook here, but then he played a blunder. He attacked my rook, but I played a brilliant. For some reason, this is brilliant, even though it's obvious. If he takes, then mate. So that's why it's brilliant. He plays g3. I play rook h6, brilliant. If you take, it's just mate. So he went knight here to defend the pawn. Here is removing the defender, third brilliant. We had 3 brilliant in a row. And if you take, which is like in the game, mate. And if you went here, we just remove the defender. It's called removing the defender. There's nothing you can do. You can do this, but then here comes yet another brilliant. If you take knight check here and checkmate is unstoppable. And this was the game where my friend got 3 brilliant moves, inspired by the game where I showed my 3 brilliant moves. So it started off with the Nimzo Indian, which is exactly the same opening that I used, which is why I say it's inspired. Then the bishop went to b7, but in his game the knight got taken. Still, he tried to create an attack, and this was the only way to save the pawn, he said, so he played it. Another is this, but this is the move he shows. He moved his rook up, then his rook got attacked, but the queen will get attacked too. So the opponent moved the queen to c7 to threaten the bishop. Here comes the move. Queen here, inspired exactly by my game with the queen threatening mate in 1 because the pawn is pinned. So if you take, mate. Except in my game, I sacrificed the rook. Pawn push. Another brilliant, inspired directly from my game too, because threatening mate. Pawn push. Now, never do this. You get cooked. So instead, knight here. This was the best move, but it was brilliant. It's only best because every time you miss a move, then you play it, then it's best because chess.com is just like that. So he went here. And opponent could have offered a queen trade, and that's just about the end of the attack. Instead, he took and allowed a pawn brilliant. If takes, mate. And the thing is, the pawn is blocking the path to protect the king. Except bishop takes. But my friend takes, and takes. So if you take, mate. Instead, you have to offer a queen trade. But he didn't do that. by the way, you still can't go here. So bishop takes instead. If takes, simple. Which happened in the game too. Check, trade the queens. And things were just wrapped up from here. And mate was unstoppable.